Aquarius, this is going to be Aquarius, this is going to be your monthly reading for December 2024, and I'll be putting up your weekly reading right after this. So I swear I hear some of the conversations that me and my significant other have, and I'm betting, Aquarius, that the reason why they call you the water bear is because you just put with all the water signs crap. But comment below if you do. This is going to be your monthly. I am going to draw a, hopefully not going to say it again. I'm going to draw one card for the energy for the entire month, which is going to be the Hierophant. And then I will end up drawing a card for the energy at the beginning of the month. One for each week, and then one finishing out the month in the energy that you'll be taking to the next one. So for December 2024, Aquarius, you have the Hierophant. You're going to be following the rules that other people have set before you right now. It doesn't mean you won't be able to follow your own rules at some differing points during this week, but right now there's going to be something else that you need to kind of pay attention to, how other people, it could just be how other people want to be treated and how they want to be communicated with. And considering how I opened this, that just leads itself to that even more. I'm not saying that you're looking for social approval, but there is a goal that you have in mind that's going to be very much assisted by having some kind of social connection. I don't really see you forgiving anyone this month, Aquarius, but it could be that you're giving yourself the grace to forgive somebody else and let go of something that they've done to you, or some situation that you were involved with this person, or a number of people for that matter. It does feel like it's a number of people, and you're just deciding that nope, I'm not dealing with the emotions associated with that anymore. I'm also not dealing with continuing a relationship with someone who would treat me like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. You do not need to seek forgiveness from them for standing up for yourself or staying in your lane. They do not require an answer. They don't need their curiosity satisfied, and you can tell them no, and you don't have to give them a reason as to why you're saying no. But for the energy coming into December, we have the Magician. So paired with the Hierophant, that makes a lot of sense. You have the tools, you have the resources, and you have the information, but you don't necessarily have the wisdom, because you're new to using this willpower that you've gained. Be patient with yourself and don't make moves just because you think you should be making progress towards something. Understand your situations, understand the tools that you have before you, and know that what goes around comes around. And even though it doesn't seem like there's a problem with something or a problem with the way that you do something, if there is, there'll be a time later on that you'll be able to come back and fix it. For your first week of December, we have the Nine of Cups. So, wishes are being granted to you. You're going to get some kind of, I think it has to do with independence though. And I feel like you're satisfying this wish yourself. So, I wouldn't look for any kind of, I hate to use this word, but reparations, like emotional reparations or monetary reparations coming in from anybody else. This is going to be you going out and getting what you want and being able to do that without the shackles of other people's opinions behind it. You don't have to listen to these opinions and these ideas of what you should be doing, and that is going to grant you a great amount of relief. And for week 2, we have the Wheel of Fortune. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, even if something doesn't seem to be going your way in week 2, it is. You just have to be patient, and any obstacles or any issues that you find this week could actually be putting you into connection with someone in a really weird way. And generally, you wouldn't see yourself maintaining a connection after meeting somebody like this, but you do, and it actually ends up helping you find or define your path better. For week 3, we have the Star in reverse. You get your wishes granted, which you have the Nine of Cups there, but in week 3, having your wishes granted is almost going to take you away from what you know already. You do have to maintain trust in yourself, and don't be distracted by a loss that you are consciously thinking that you should be feeling. Just because other people think that you should be depressed or you should be sad about something ending or you should be feeling this way or that way about someone leaving your life, however it is that they do it, does not mean that you have to feel that way. That's their opinion. And with the Hierophant being the energy for the entire month, I'm more prone to say that you actually may be better off finding a routine of when it is that you deal with people. You begin, and then you end, and then after that ending, you do not pick up the phone, you do not answer phone calls, you do not send texts, you don't answer texts, you don't have any social media interaction with anybody. Just make sure that your social media accounts are set to not show when you're online, because it's going to be better for you in the long run if people don't think that they can just come and pick you up and do whatever they want and involve you with whatever they want or whatever they feel they need to at any point in time. And with this being in reverse, you could have actually been seeking what's coming to you in week 3, but you've moved past the need for that in your life. So it may end up stirring up some feelings of insecurity, and it's like, well, this is what I always wanted, but it's not coming at the right time, it's not in the right way. You moved past this already. Remember that. Accepting this invitation or this communication from someone that has distanced themselves from you because it's convenient for them now is only going to drag you backwards, and you do not need to go back to the past right now. With the Six of Cups for week 4, and the time of year that it is, it's almost as though you were trying to reconnect with people from the past and trying to connect with family. It just wasn't working out, and which is understandable. And whenever it's almost as if someone tries to contact you in week 3 in order to reconnect physically in week 4, but like in person physically in week 4. I'm still tempted to say that remember how they treated you before, and if they're treating you differently, it doesn't mean that they've changed. It means that they want something. And they're acting according to what it is that they want from you. If you had an idea of what your parents or your home life was supposed to be like, you have moved past that already, and somebody else coming in because something has changed for you. Something has changed, whether it's how you treat yourself or what it is that, how you feel about yourself in the beginning of the month. It's almost as if they see this change happen in you or get wind of it, and then they decide that, oh, well, they must have something then. They must have something that I can benefit off of, and that's not anything that you need to worry about. But so, if it's so important for them to have, then they can go get it themselves. And your card ending the month is going to be the Two of Cups. So it is in reverse, which makes sense with the other cards. You need to focus on yourself and what you need and taking care of yourself versus getting wrapped back up in this disharmony that other people want you to be in. They have been playing a game and you are a part of it, and now that they see that you're not, they could feel like they're missing a piece, but it's not something they genuinely seem to be caring about. It's likely they saw you as a resource, and once that is taken away, they feel like they're missing out. And if anybody has FOMO, then this person trying to come back into connection with you, Aquarius, is definitely that person. I would just disregard any communication and wait until after the holidays, maybe even into February, before you attempt to answer anything that they have going on, because you're busy. You have things to deal with, and you have yourself and your things to take care of, so I wouldn't even bother entertaining them until then. 10-1, they have drawn up this tension and broken the communication because they refuse to listen. So, and air signs are all about communication. Regardless of what the sign is that you're dealing with, or multiple signs that you're dealing with, there should be some kind of coalescing to where you both, one person isn't automatically coming to the other person's level, but they are evening out, and both people are making the effort to come to a connection where you understand each other. You shouldn't be doing all the heavy lifting, and I would, if you during this week or during this month have difficulty dealing with people, I would highly suggest that you acknowledge how much work you're putting in to communicate with this person, and if they're refusing to understand you, then I would disregard it because they're not willing to make the effort towards the connection. And Aquarius, thank you for tuning in. If you would like a private reading, the information is down below in the description box. And check back for your dailies, weeklies, and monthlies. And remember to like and subscribe.